Okay, my name is Zakashi, guys, and in this video here we're going to be making a tier list, top 10 units, right? Super Saiyan Goku's come out, nothing more needs to be said. You see the tier list here, we're going to make it God tier, Z tier, depends on the user. I would understand if they're top 10. We got the Goku here, who is the main man for this video, so hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button. We're on this grind to 75,000 subscribers. Yeah, let's get into the video. W Dingy, as always, go follow Dingy. If you want to make a tier list of your own, go ahead and follow him on Twitter, DNGEE_YT. The link is here, you just press the link and then you can make your own tier list the same way I'm making my tier list here, and any other content creator you've probably seen make a tier list. Now, let's actually get into the video. Alright, so cool, we're gonna start by just dragging people into like the bottom tier, just in case, if they're relevant. I'm gonna do that quick. Alright, we're done. These are people I'm gonna talk about. Everybody else just doesn't matter. They just don't matter. Don't need to consider them. I'm not even gonna bat an eye. Alright, so cool. We're gonna start with the God tier section. Now, I feel like there's like 2-3 units that should be mentioned for God tier. And I feel like God tier, it just depends on how dominant they are in controlling the game. But really and truly, I'm only keeping 2 people involved. So when it comes to God tier, it's between these two. Where are they? These two. Now, I'm also going to drag up 2 others because I feel like these 4 can be in the same conversation. So it'd be these 2, where is he? And the new boy. Alright, so cool. I'm going to explain how I feel about these 4 here, right? So this guy does the most damage in the game. This guy does close damage to this guy, but has way better teams and options. This guy is just fitting on every single team. And this guy is the new guy that does as much damage as these guys, but like just he lacks a few things that makes him powerful on his own. So if I was making a tier list, I feel like there's different ways I can go about it. So I would make a list where, like, if it was meta related, it would be like 1, 2, 3, and then maybe 4, like that. But then you could also do it another way where it could be based on team options and like consistency because of elements and things like that. So then I would put Goku above this guy here, and then you could even put 17 above, just because he's gonna be like a backbone of a lot of teams. There's a lot of orders you could do. Now, some people might look at this tier list and be like, this is impossible, because UVB is literally like the most common unit that you would see in the game outside of Go Freezer. But then at the same time, a lot of people might look here like, well, blue and purple is just way too consistent for him to be so high up. There's so many ways you can look at it, right? On top of the fact that Go Freezer is out of boost, but it doesn't even feel like there's a difference. So let's just cut that out. Cool. I'm gonna make my list and I'm gonna leave it as my list. If you wanna cry, tell me something in the comments and that's cool. So Go Freezer number 1. I feel like they have the most teams. The damage difference between them and UVB is like so minuscule to the point it's not worth putting UVB above. Go Freezer number 1. Blue and purple being covered 2 elements, they're not heavily counted. There's not especially any good green in the game that is just way more powerful to stop Freezer. And in terms of yellows, so Go Freezer number 1, cool. Now between these 3, I don't think 17 should be in God tier at all. He's not a unit that controls the game in my opinion at all, but he's a unit that helps teams heavily. So just off rip, I'm gonna drop him. So then it's only between these 2 units here. Now, the only reason I'm going to put UVB above Goku is simply because UVB can do it by himself. Not that Goku can't, but he lacks like type neutral, so if there is a green, it's a long day. And cover no, it's not something that activates on the back end, it's really just if you get a green card, you know. His main ability is good to get vanish back, but this guy can do the same thing through killing, so I think I'll just put UVB above, on top of the fact that he's also boosted. If he wasn't boosted, I'll drop him back, but I'm going to keep him number 2 and then Goku number 3. And I think that's pretty much fine for the God tier section. But we're starting off Z tier with 17 as number 1. Let's continue. So we got the Z tier section, right? We got the Z tier section. I'm going to just drag up people. So we got the Cell. I'm going to bring up the Gammas, UI Sign, Trunks. Who else? Who else is valuable? Who else is valuable to me? Who's very gorgeous to me? I'll just drag up these 2 for sake. Why not? How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, respectfully, let's look at these 2, right? Me personally, I would put Trunks over 17. But that's my bias kicking in. That's my bias kicking in, bruh. If I had a high star 17 like I do Soda Hope Trunks, I wouldn't be glazing like that. But these are the blues that are interchangeable these times. These 2 are fighting for their lives. Before it was 17 and Beast, Now it's the new hybrid Saiyan going in for beef, so I'm gonna put 17 up top, and I'm gonna put Trunks next. They pretty much do the same thing: endurance, break combos. This guy stops the enemy being as strong, and then he breaks your combo, and then he does a bit more offense than this guy. But it's separate section. These blue units all over the place, man. Always switching each other up, man. Cool, let's keep it stepping. I'm gonna put Cell up next. Now, originally, I can't lie, I was glazing Cell. But it's not that he's especially good, it's the simple fact that he fits on teams that are good. You know, Cell fits on futures, fits on androids, he has relevance in the game. If you want to use a purple to make your greens stay out the way, he's good. He also has Zenkai buffers on every team he's on. So he's just safe. Like, Cell is such a safe option for the two teams that two good teams that are used. Future being one of the main teams. Androids, you won't really see them a lot, but when you do encounter Cell, trust me, be wary of that death buff, especially if 17's on the team. You will lack and you'll ruin your game. So I'm gonna put Cell up next, right? But UI Sign is a good option. I'm not going to lie to you. UI Sign is a very, very good option. Would I put UI Sign above Cell? The thing is about UI Sign, I don't like putting him in the tier list. He shouldn't even be in the tier list. I'm gonna put him in this section. I'll talk about it later. I wouldn't though. Anyways, so that means the Gamma's up next. Androids, look at the Androids team, right? 17, Cell, Gammas. Who would have thought Androids would be a good team, you know? Like, they came out of nowhere again. Shout out to Androids, man. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 3 spaces to go. So I'm just gonna drop these for a second. Let's look at all the possible options that we have for the last 3. Let's look at possible options for the last 3. I don't see a lot of Gojitas, you know, but he is good nonetheless. I feel like he's just a safe option if you don't have any of these guys up top. Who else is here? I might be glazing on the Ginyu, but I don't see him at all. I think I should just put him in the top 10, but I think I'm gonna keep him at 10. I can play 1,000 games right now. I'm not seeing one Ginyu, bro. I'm just not. I know I'm not. That's just the truth. In terms of meta, I'm just not seeing Ginyu, bro. I'll play 1,000 games in a row, I'm not seeing him. I'm just not. But he's not ass. He's not ass, but why did they have to drop this guy? Like, just now I have to tier list him, you know? I'll just keep him at the back end. Let me decide of these guys left. Cool, blimey. I'm gonna put Rose at 10. Just because these blues are hot up top and Future's a good team. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's 10. Say word. Say word. I think that's a decent. That's a decent. How many purples are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. But how many blues are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's equal reason to use them, equal reason to not use them. Alright, I'm gonna keep Rose in my top 10. The reason I'm gonna keep him there is because if UI Sign wasn't here, Rose wouldn't be here. Because UI Sign would be somewhere here. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like here. So then he would be 11 and then he would be out the way. But because I don't tier list the Ultra Instinct guys, I'm gonna move this guy to the end and then UI Sign. So that's 10 here. This is the top 10 for me. Is he on the same level as these guys? Nah, let's take it easy. Let's take it easy. Yeah, that was glazing too. I just realized. Alright, this is the top 10 here. So these two, Goku Frieza, VB, Goku, 17, Trunks, Cell, Gamma, Gogeta, Ginyu, and Rose. But UI Sign should make the list, obviously. Now, just a quick explanation for this list here. I only put the people with Ultra Instinct here, even if they're trash, just off the basis that they have Ultra Instinct. So if you use these 3, I've showed it countless times. I could play the whole game and just dodge you for the whole 180 time accounts and I'll win on damage. So these 3 together, they're just stupid good together anyways. But UI Sign would be the only one that actually makes the top 10. These other 2s are they're just nobodies. So I like to say it depends on the user, because if I'm using them, I don't care who you're using, I can destroy you, bro. So let's keep it moving. Alright, so cool, I'm entering my honorable mentions era. I'm just gonna drag up these 2. I feel like they're very, very good. Frieza Force, Rev Sign, people use them a lot. Zamasu, future option if you don't have Sword of Hope Trunks. Anybody else I'd want to add for top 15? Let's just slide the Ginyu, guys. Like, make somebody happy today. And let me take a recommendation. We got one more. people saying yellow Jiren. Right, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. I don't mind the honorable mentions, but they're not in my top 10. They make in my top 10. Let me change this. Just out of top 10. No, out of top 10. Outside. There we go. We'll leave it like that. So in conclusion for the list, I'm gonna go through the whole list now. We got number 1 Goku and Frieza. We got number 2 Ultra Vegito Blue. Gold to Z tier. Number 3 Super Saiyan Goku. Number 4 LL17. Number 5 Zenkai Sword of Hope Trunks. Number 6 LL Cell, the new one. Number 7 Gamma 1 and 2 LL. Number 8 Gogeta Blue. Number 9 Captain Ginyu. And number 10 Ultra Rose, given that UI sign isn't in the tier list. And then we got the depends on the users. I should probably change this to like something that's more clear. Depends on person. Ultra Instinct, not confirmed. Top 10, and then add this for the punctuation. That looks a lot more distinct. Yeah, let's lock off that. Lock off. Okay, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think about the tier list. It's just a bit of fun nowadays. I'm not too fussed, you know. So if you want to critique it, I'd definitely be sure to take it on in the comment section. I'm gonna leave the video like that. I appreciate you guys for watching. My name is Zakashi, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one, man.